Moon Day quiz. First question. What is the only sport that has ever been played on the moon? Answer. Golf. Apollo 14 mission. How many times a year does the moon orbit the earth? Answer. 12 to 13 times a year. What is the name of India's fourth moon mission? Answer. Chandrayaan 4. The autobiography Magnificent Desolation belongs to who? Answer. Edwin Aldrin. Who is known as the father of modern astronomy? Answer. Nicholas Copernicus. Where is ISRO located in Kerala? Answer. Thiruvananthapuram. Which planet is called the rolling planet? Answer. Uranus. Earthquakes in moon are called? Answer. Moonquakes. What is the gravity of moon? Answer. 1.625 meters per second squared. How many centimeters does the moon drift away from the earth each year? Answer. About 3.8 centimeters. Which NASA program was named after a Greek god? Answer. NASA's Apollo program. How much brighter is the sun compared to a full moon? Answer. The sun is roughly 4 lakh times brighter than a full moon. International theme for Moon Day. Answer. One moon, one vision, one future. What were the first living creatures to circle the moon and safely return to Earth alive? Answer. Tortoise. Soviet Union. Zone 5 mission. Which powerful rocket was used to launch Chandrayaan 3? Answer. LBM-3 M4. Its previous name was GSLV Mark III. What was the first animal or living being sent into Earth's orbit, paving the way for lunar mission? Answer. Laika. A dog. Soviet Union. Sputnik 2. Which planet in the solar system is the smallest? Answer. Mercury. Which astronomical event turns the moon into a rusty red color, creating what is popularly called a blood moon? Answer. A total lunar eclipse. Which is the first satellite of India? Answer. Aryabhatta. Who is the chairman of ISRO when Chandrayaan 3 landed on the moon? Answer. S. Somanath. Who was the first Italian scientist to notice moon craters? Answer. Galileo Galilei. Which year was ISRO founded? Answer. 1969, August 15th. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Answer: Jupiter. When is Lunar Day celebrated? Answer: July 21st. Which is Earth's first human satellite? Answer: first artificial satellite is Sputnik 1, launched by the Soviet Union on October 4, 1957. Which satellite is known as Bahubali? Answer: LVM 3. What is the average orbital distance between the Earth and the Moon? Answer: approximately 3,84,400 kilometers. The spacecraft launched to study Pluto. Answer: NASA's New Horizon, launched on January 19, 2006. The book released by ISRO on Indian space program. Answer: From Finishing Hamlet to Red Planet. What was the primary objective of Chandrayaan-3 mission? Answer: To achieve a safe and soft landing on the Moon's surface. What is the most valuable element on the Moon? Answer: Helium 3. Which country created history by successfully landing a rover on the far side of the Moon for the first time? What was the mission? Answer: the country is China. Chang's 4 mission. Which country put the flag first on Moon? Answer: the United States. Apollo 11 mission on July 20, 1969. Which country deployed the first ever remote controlled robotic rover on the Moon? What was its name? Answer: the Soviet Union. Lunar 17 mission. Who is the only Indian space scientist to have a crater on the Moon named after them? Answer: Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Roughly how long does it take for the Moon to complete one rotation on its axis? Answer: 27.3 days. What name is given to the phenomenon where the Moon appears reddish orange during a total lunar eclipse? Answer: blood moon. The second new moon in a single calendar month are called? Answer: black moon. Which was the objective of Chandrayaan-3? Answer: demonstrating soft landing and scientific exploration. Which spacecraft achieved the first successful robotic landing on Moon? Answer: Lunar 9. What was the first man-made object to reach the surface of the Moon? Answer: Lunar 2, Soviet Union, 1959. Which spacecraft captured the first ever photographs of the far side of the Moon? Answer: Lunar 3, Soviet Union 1959. Who is the only human whose ashes have been laid to rest on the moon? Please comment your answer. Thanks for watching.